What's up guys, BriarRabbit here. I got a lot to talk about today, but I want to start off by talking about the gameplay just a little bit. I'm using the Honey Badger here. I've got extended mags and a grip. I find this to be a very effective class for any of these maps that have a lot of smaller areas to navigate. On Tremor, this map here, I find that this top area, these rooftop areas, are very important for your team to control in Team Deathmatch. You'll see that as long as we control these things, we start calling in score streaks, and the game's a lot of fun. Our first piece of news comes directly from Sony. So Sony has actually released the 1.5 system software update. This is going to be their day one software patch for the PlayStation 4, and they've already released it so you can download it to your computer, put it on a USB stick. Then when you bring home your PlayStation 4 on day one, you already have that system software update on a USB stick. It's much faster than trying to download it to your PlayStation 4 over the PlayStation Network. If you've had any experience with the PlayStation Network, you know that it can be very, very slow. And I'm sure that it's going to be very busy on day one. So I highly recommend going to their website and downloading it. I'll put a link down in the description. It's got the download file and instructions on how to actually perform the update once you bring your PlayStation 4 home. This is a big tip, so I really recommend you guys doing this. Speaking of the PlayStation 4, we're starting to see some reviews hit for exclusive launch titles on the PlayStation 4. So, resogun seems to be the critical darling at this point. Everybody seems to really enjoy it. It's going to be a side-scrolling space shooter. It looks very good. It seems to play very good. It seems to have some real new ideas. People are giving it very high scores, so that one looks like it's going to be a very good game to pick up on day one. Killzone is getting decent scores. It's averaging around 74% on Metacritic. Again, anytime you're seeing first-person shooter reviews, you have to almost reinvent the wheel every year. Otherwise, you get some really bad scores mixed in there, and I would almost kind of drop out those really bad scores as well as the really high scores. But it's 74%, not too bad for a launch title. I'll definitely be checking this one out on day one. Knack, not doing so hot. Averaging around 59%. People are saying it doesn't play that well. It's not very charming. It's kind of gimmicky. So I'll probably leave that one on the store shelves on the PlayStation launch day, which is unfortunate. It'd be nice to have a little more variety on the launch, but hey, I'll take what I can get. We are also starting to see some reviews of the next generation versions of Call of Duty Ghosts. So for both the Xbox One and the PS4. Now, a lot of news was made about how the PlayStation 4 will be running this game at 1080p natively, while the Xbox One will be running it at 720p and then up-resing it to 1080p. While the reviews vary a little bit from one reviewer to another, for the most part, it looks like both games look great. There might be a slight visual fidelity edge for the PlayStation 4, but on the other hand, a slight frame rate edge for the Xbox One. So really, which one of these is going to be better is anybody's guess at this point. I'll definitely be picking up both the Xbox One and the PS4 version of the game when the consoles come out. So I'll probably post some kind of side-by-side multiplayer gameplay just so you can see the differences between the two. But if the reviews are to be believed, at this point, there isn't going to be a whole lot of difference. So no matter if you buy an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4, I think you're going to be really happy with your Call of Duty Ghosts experience. And my guess is that as the generations move on, the games are going to get even better, look even better, and run even smoother on the new hardware. Our last bit of news comes from Nintendo. It turns out that the Nintendo 3DS is actually going to get a YouTube app, which I found really interesting. Now, I have a Nintendo 3DS in the house. I rarely use it. It's really for the kids. They really, really enjoy the thing, and they really enjoy YouTube. So this seems like a match made in heaven. Of course, I'll have to monitor when they can have access to YouTube, because you can't give young kids unfettered access to YouTube just because the content is too unfiltered. But I found this to be really interesting. It's just another way that you can watch YouTube videos. It's a very portable way. It's a very compact device. I think this thing might be really fun to watch YouTube videos on. I'm definitely going to be checking this out. I think it's going to release later this year, so they haven't actually said a specific date. I'm sorry, later this month. So it'll actually come in November, but they haven't said a specific date I gotta tell you, I'm actually looking forward to trying this out. I think that's pretty cool that the DS will be able to watch YouTube videos. I don't know how good the Wi-Fi is on that thing. I know that on some devices, depending on how good the Wi-Fi antenna is in the device, can really make your YouTube video experience kind of fail or be successful. But I'm definitely gonna check this out. I'll report back when I find out how good it is. Before I wrap up this video, I want to take a moment to talk about YouTube comments. As you guys probably already know, the YouTube commenting system is pretty messed up right now. They're attempting to integrate Google Plus into the YouTube commenting system. It's not really working very well. It's very buggy. And a lot of your comments I just can't reply to. So trust me, I read all of your comments. I'd like to reply to more of them. Sometimes the tech issues of the Google Plus integration are just keeping me from being able to actually reply. And that's a real bummer for me because I really want to be in there replying to your comments and talking to you guys. But unfortunately, that's the way it is right now. And until they fix it, you're going to see less of me in the comment section just because that reply button isn't working. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.